So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the top 5 best loadouts to be using on Rebirth Island after the most recent Warzone update. We got quite a bit of weapon tuning. I played for, no joke, not exaggerating, 10 hours yesterday. And these 5 weapons I'm going to be giving you are the 5 weapons I used literally all day, just swapping through loadouts, and I found the most success with them. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And if you guys are brand new to the channel and you would like to find your way back for best classes, crazy gameplays, challenges, and so much more, make sure you guys subscribe, all right? And let me know in the comments below what weapons you would like to see in the next top 5 loadout. Do you want to see some Cold War, Modern Warfare, or do you have any specific Vanguard weapons that I might have missed that you would like me to build a loadout for? Now for our first loadout, we got the STG-44. Now I'm going to be making a video on this in a few days explaining what exactly they did to it. Just know it's an absolute laser beam. Another reason to be subscribed to the channel. Anyways, for the first attachment, I went with recoil booster. Previously, I was rocking a suppressor, but with how laser accurate this is, you could put this on. Increase in fire rate leads to a faster time to kill. This is an absolute game changer for the STG. So have on the recoil booster. For the barrel, nothing too crazy. We got the VDD 760. It eliminates almost all the recoil on the gun. It's unbelievable. Optic, we got the good old G16, best one in the game in my personal opinion. For the stock, I got the VDD weighted stock. Now when you have this on with the barrel, it just shoots as straight as an arrow. It's unbelievable. For my underbarrel, I actually changed it up. We got the Carver foregrip. Previously I was rocking the M1941 hand stop, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit better recoil control with the Carver, so it's just like the new go-to for me on this weapon. For my magazine, I got the 7.62 Gorenko 50 round magazine. We get recoil control and accuracy. Another increase in fire rates. This thing shoots incredibly quick and it just doesn't move. Oh man, I cannot wait to drop the gameplay I got with this. It is so crazy. For the ammunition, I went with Lincoln so we can get an increase in bullet velocity. Again, we're gonna be using it at longer ranges, so it only makes sense. For my rear grip, I had on a polymer. We get flinch resistance, so anytime an enemy shoots back at us, our weapon doesn't just fly to the sky, we stay right on them, and we get accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. I have this on for almost all the other loadouts I'm going to be giving you, so I'm just going to note that now. For perk 1 and 2, I had on Vital, increased torso damage, makes the STG stronger, and then for perk 2, we got fully loaded, starting with maximum ammo. There is the first loadout. Again, this thing received such a massive buff. I'm pretty sure this may be the long range meta for most people, just because it's super easy to use. So there's the build you're going to want to make. For our second weapon, we got the MP40. Now, yes, it did get nerfed, but it's really not noticeable whatsoever. And this is still my go-to SMG for Rebirth Island. This and the Welgun, which is another weapon we'll be getting into a little bit later. So for my MP40, it's the basic build, man. I mean, I'm not going to lie. We got recoil booster, increase in fire rate, faster time to kill. We got the Krosnick 317mm barrel. With this, they actually did change it a little bit. We get less hip fire accuracy now, less than previously. I think it's like 40% to be exact. So it's messy, but I never ever hip fire with this weapon, so I'm not missing out on anything. With this, it just eliminates a lot of the recoil. For the optic, I have on the Krosnick ISO 1M, just for cleaner iron sights. The stock, I got Krosnick 33M folding. We just increase mobility, feel lighter on your feet. For my underbarrel, I have on the M1941 hand stop. For my magazine, I have on the 45 round Gorenko rounds. With these, I get recoil control, I get some mobility, and another increase in fire rate. You just get a little bit of everything, which is great. By far the best magazine, in my personal opinion. For my ammunition, I have on the incendiary. I mean, I love the fire damage. I am not gonna lie. If you don't want to rock this, a hollow point is another great option. For my rear grip, of course, like I said, man, polymer is the move. You got to make sure you have polymer on. It's so good. For perk 1 and 2, I had on brace. For perk 1, we get initial firing recoil control, so your weapon's just a little bit more accurate when you first start firing. And then perk 2, I have on quick. Once again, I just want to feel nice and light on my feet. We get sprint speed. So like I said, this is my go-to MP40 setup. I've showcased it multiple times, so this shouldn't come as a surprise. That's one of my loadouts. For our third weapon, like I mentioned earlier, we got the Welgun. Now this, in my opinion, is better than the MP40. I just personally feel a lot more comfortable with the MP40, so that's why I use it so much. But I actually recently did update my Welgun class setup from a few days ago, so listen up. Of course, recoil booster once again. I love the increase in fire rate. It just makes it melt so fast. For our barrel, I don't even throw a barrel on. I still don't like any of the barrels. If I were to throw one on, I'd probably throw in the fire rate barrel, but I don't know. I haven't given it a try. I just don't think you really need it. I've had a lot of success with that one, so that's how it's going to be. For my optic, I had the slate reflectors just so I have a cleaner look. All the other optics in this are just so bad in my personal opinion, so I do not like using them. For my stock, I had on the SA43 folding. We get some hip fire accuracy. I don't really care about that. I don't hip fire, but we get the aim walking movement speed, so we get strafe quicker, making it harder for the enemies to get their shots on us. That's great. I get ADS speed, sprint to fire speed. Hey, you feel so light on your feet. It's unbelievable. For my underbarrel, of course, man, the M1941 hand stop. In my opinion, this is like the best one to be using. The recoil control on this isn't all that bad, but just to make it as accurate as possible, you're going to want to have this on. For the magazine, I had on the 9mm 64 round. We just get the biggest magazine and a little bit of reload quickness, which is great. So you can take out multiple enemies without having to reload. For my ammunition, incendiary, I always rock incendiary rounds on any secondary I use. It's so nice getting that kill around the corner when people just burn. For my rear grip, this may come as a surprise. I did change it up a little bit, and I thought it was really good. I had granular, so we get aim stability, aim walking steadiness, and aim walking movement speed. So we get a little bit of mobility and quite a bit of control as well. I don't know what it is, but this is underrated as hell. I have never seen anyone rock granular. I might have to try it out in the MP40, but it works so well on the Welgun specifically, so highly recommend having that on. Perk 1 and 2, I just went for straight speed. So I got acrobatic as perk 1, we get movement speed, sprinting move speed, and then perk 2, I had on quick sprint speed. So the mobility on this is unbelievable with this specific build. We got the stock, perk 1 and 2. That's all the speed you really need. It's crazy. So the new Welgun is by far the best secondary weapon to be using on Rebirth Island. For my fourth weapon, we got the Cooper Carbine. I am not gonna lie to y'all, man. This thing is so good up close and at a range, no matter how you build it. And that's why it's so good and dominant on Rebirth Island. So starting off, first attachment, we got recoil booster. I mean, it's been an ongoing theme for all these loadouts. For the barrel, we got the Cooper Custom, eliminates most of the recoil on it. Now for my optic, it's a little different. It's not the G16. It's actually the SVT40 scope. I have no idea what it is, but for this AR specifically, it just works so well. I like the zoom on it. Try it out for yourselves. I don't think you guys will dislike it. I think a lot of you may fall in love with this thing. For my stock, I had on the Cooper 45W, a recoil control when mounted, crouched, and prone. So anytime you're mounted with this weapon and stock equipped, laser beaming, it's unbelievable, laser accurate. And then we also get accuracy and recoil during sustained fire, which is what the polymer grip gives us as well, and that's going to be our rear grip. We might as well throw it on since I already told y'all. Underbarrel, I had on the N1941 hand stop, of course. Magazine, I had the 60 round drum. We get recoil control and accuracy, and we get an increase in fire rate. So we got recoil booster, and this, the TTK is unbelievable. And it's not going to move whatsoever. It's like a stronger M13. Ammunition, I got on lengthened for bullet velocity. We're going to be using a long range, so we're going to need it. Perk 1 and 2, I had on vital, so we get an increase in torso damage, making the Cooper Carbine a lot stronger. And then perk 2, I had on fully loaded, so I can start with maximum ammo. Again, this is good up close and at a range. It's so good on Rebirth. Again, give it a go for yourselves. If you don't have it unlocked or ranked up, you truly are missing out. And then for my last and final weapon, believe it or not, it's the Kar 98 sniper. For all you guys who want to snipe or just have a little bit of fun, change it up a little bit, this is my sniper setup because I get asked all the time about it. So here it is. Don't need to explain it. It's Modern Warfare, maybe. We got monolithic suppressor. My barrel is the Singard Custom 27.6. I had the tac laser on, sniper scope. Where's that at? Sniper scope. And then I had on stippled. I actually do stippled grip tape over a stock. I don't know why. I'm not a fan of the stocks. And there y'all have it, man. My top 5 loadouts for Rebirth Island. Man, that was just a handful going over all these loadouts. But I did want to get this video out just because I know a lot of people are looking for loadouts. They want to know what I'm rocking on, all my favorite weapons I'm using. Here you go, man. A lot of this probably won't change until the next weapon tuning, so you probably won't see another top 5. But if you happen to see one, let me know what you would like to see in that. Now, again, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel because I don't want you guys to miss out on the next top 5. I got some crazy gameplays coming out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been having so much fun uploading Warzone, playing Warzone. I honestly have a true passion for it, and I just want nothing but success for this YouTube channel. on Warzone. So thank you to all of you guys who watched. If you did make it to the end, comment down below Rebirth top 5. If you made it this far in the video, you're gonna comment that, and guess what? You're gonna get a like and a heart from this guy right here. You guys all stay safe, have a great day, drop a like, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. All right, deuces.